Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. Nothing short of masterpiece. Say all I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? She said, you gon' make me dance.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Calvin Austin on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Mahomes on first and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pick up of 2 here. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down from the 42. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, 57, 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
Rutger on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Keeps away from one. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Rig alert! Rig alert! COVID-19!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go! Stretch the eagle! Hurt! 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 Go!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it forward to shoot about a yard after that. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Leonard setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw, Leonard. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Go street. Hawk 70. Rig. Rig. Bronco 80. Street. Street. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hey, smash. 70 Lions. Check, 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 check. 19 Tiger. Nice check, smash. Check, smash. Dragon 60.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60.
To throw, here's Leonard. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Cougar 19. Cardinals. 7 Pirates, go!
From the pistol, here's Leonard. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. It's going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it down for him from the 31. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
They've got first down here from the 36.
Hurt! Say hurt! Ready?
Running right, this is Taylor. They're still going at the 30. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Colts 10, Chiefs 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Austin on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The second down run by Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Yards on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Attack, attack!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
A solid gain there. He gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard. Man in motion here. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. I don't know, was looking for Kyle Pitts. So second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal, Kansas City.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yellow. There's a lead.
Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
14, Colts 10. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This will end up as a
Colts take
touchback.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Hey, man. 70.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Got it. Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Set it. Set. Craft all 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. '79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw, Leonard. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Check man. Check man. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Taylor now, up the middle. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
19 Tiger. 19.
Now it's Leonard. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Lobs this deep down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
17, Chiefs 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Mahomes. He rolls to his right.
On the grade sheet, we call this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There's nothing to be had.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing is Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Picked up at the 38. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Leonard now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 9-point advantage.
This front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. Still going inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running this one left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Calvin Austin. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They send him left out of the slot. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down? Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break.
Butker for the Chiefs field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Leonard now. Okay, it's Adonai Mitchell. And they push this down at the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Leonard to the air now. And he'll go down here, comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Second and 3 now. To throw. Here's Leonard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Another carry for him. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down. Offense up to the line fast.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third.
Hey, 43, 15. 15.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for third down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
23. Yellow. I'll 15.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He finds it right side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs bring it back to even.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Like Purple 80. Go street.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Purple 80. 79 Broncos.
From the pistol, here's Leonard. Finds him on the crossing route. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 10.
Quarterback never stared down the receiver, but he kept his eyes downfield until he found that open window as that crossing route finds and beats some coverage.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. There goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 9.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready? 19, 18.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Leonard. That one nabbed by Warren. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
68, hot 70, hot 70. Watch the key. Unlock, roll. Rig alert. Ready.
A give, left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On the counter, it's Taylor. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Check. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th.
60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Tight end on. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
A give to Mason. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Check smash. Hawk 70.
Leonard setting up to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go. Hey, pass. Panther 60. Set. Hurt. Go.
From the red zone now. Buying some time left. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Ready.
On play action now, Leonard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Austin on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pitts brings it in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 22.
And
that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast from my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hill comes in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. Play not developing as they hope, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now it's Leonard. Connects on the crosser. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Brings up second and 10 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Here's Leonard to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Check the eagle! Check the eagle!
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Across the line, he's going to run for it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. He gets out the 25-yard line. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Jake. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. To the air, Mahomes. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Mahomes on first and 10. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision. It led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Guess who? Pitts has another. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. That's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Leonard. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts jump in front late. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
41. Chiefs 34.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Austin on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Motioning the tight end now. Setting up to pass. Takes the grab downfield. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath, and when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. He is hauled down right at that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Payne's got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here comes the crowd, Squirrel. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
For the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So the Colts pick up the win in